Carson-Newman wins at Catawba for the 5th straight time, a 3rd straight win over a top 25 team on the road, 83-78 against 21st ranked Catawba. Coach, 2nd straight game. Your team looked dead and out, over and done with, but you guys were able to find big moments in crunch time. How do you explain what your team accomplished here tonight?
I mean, it's just what good teams do, and it's obviously it's something from the Anderson game into this game you can build on. We're very fortunate with the call at the end. I mean, I think it was a foul. But before that, I thought we had some point-blank looks at the rim to be able to build our lead, and instead we missed on those. Are energy drainers. Catawba had that little 2-point lead, and we had to figure out what we want to do there. I think there's a 5 or 6 second differential between shot clock and game clock, and it just kind of worked out for us that they missed it. We got the rebound, obviously drew the foul, and Campbell made 2 of the free throws, put us in overtime.
You get into overtime. Catawba never makes a shot from the floor. You score 7 of the 9 points scored in that extra session. Why was your team able to execute?
I think we had kind of shot ourselves in the foot there in the fourth quarter and even early fourth. I don't know the scenarios. We'd kind of taken some bad shots. I think we had a 4-point lead and just kind of threw some stuff at the rim. But I think we were real deliberate with the shot that we took in the fourth quarter. Made some good passes. I remember Harley making. I think it's Harley made a good pass to Lindsey there to get us the 4-point lead or whatever it was. But getting Stanback out of the game was huge. He's a fantastic guard. Obviously, she's as fast as can be. Getting her on that moving screen early in the overtime period certainly helped our cause.
We talked about turnovers. I think he had 10 turnovers in the first 5 or 6 minutes of the game, 11 over the next 40 or so. Why was your team able to clamp down there?
I mean, it's just about taking care of the basketball, and every time we've played them, I think we turned it over 29 times here last year in a win. Shot the ball great, but turned it over too much. You all know what happened at our place, which we've been waiting to be able to correct that one because we didn't put our best foot forward in that NCAA tournament. But it's just about taking care of the basketball. They want to put you in bad spots and try to make you be players. I think our players did that. Our team did that after we turned the ball over, 10 in the first quarter. And then we had 14 at half, and then we only ended up turning it over, 7 times the rest of the game. And so that's probably one of the reasons that we stayed in there, hung in there, and had a chance to win it late and obviously pull it out.
Feels like a long time ago, but your bench really rescued you in the first half because Harley Smith had 13 points, made all of her shots. Abby Wilson, Michaela Alvey, Sydney Pierce, all of them. Critical minutes in that first half. What can you say about how that group was able to not only keep you in the game, but build out a lead?
Well, I mean, that's just a good team. Obviously we know Harley's story throughout the early period. I mean, Campbell didn't play great early. Harley came in, picked up our team, helped us with the scoring. When Michaela, Abby come in, even Sid Pierce, I mean, they're just great defenders. They helped us get stops and kind of got us some energy there because of how we were able to play defensively. But if we don't have all 9 of them, we don't win the game, because it was a very up and down tempo game. I think both teams at the end knew that they had been in an up and down basketball game, kind of gassed a little bit. So, you take one of those players away from us out of our 9, and we probably don't win because we were able to keep people fresh and get good enough lineups on the floor, offense and defense, to pull it out.
Final question, you turn your sights to Lenore Ryan here in the midst of this tough road swing that you have here. They're coming right back out of the COVID protocols, lost tonight to UVA Wise. They'll be hungry on Saturday. What's it going to take to get a win in Hickory?
I mean, right now it's about being healthy. We get out of this one banged up and bruised, but I think overall we're healthy. Obviously, you got all the COVID stuff, and we've been fortunate that we haven't missed a beat up to this point. We've been able to pick up the Wise game, obviously go on the road, pick up these 2 huge road games with Anderson and Catawba, and now it's just about rest and recovery, and kind of continuing on with kind of how we're going. I like how we're playing. I like how we only made 4 threes tonight, put up 83 on the board in an overtime game. I just think I like how we're gelling together, even through the adversity, because you hear about teams that are low on players because of COVID or whatever. Well, I mean, we're without 3 bodies right now ourselves. Maybe it's not because of COVID necessarily, but we're not playing at full strength. But I love how these 9 have gelled together to have a great start to the second semester.